So I have zero interest in playing limited. I find limited boring. I think the thing, yeah, I think the thing that I find most interesting in playing games like this is playing constructed. But Jeff, don't do constructed. The queue times are infinite. They just added a bunch of new people to the game. Everybody at TI and PAX just got added to the game. So. Oh god, it's my turn. Give a hero +8 attack and minus armor. That doesn't do anything. All right, I don't even know what our heroes do. They just did 11 to my tower. That's fair and balanced. Before the action phase, there's a 50% chance to get a +4 attack this round. Well, that's just incredibly low variance game. That extension is just for decks, I believe. Yeah, that's just for decks. I don't have deck lists. Is it on me? I don't know. I don't have anything to do. Hey, XYZRX or YZRX. Thank you for the 313 sub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Yeah, but I have a timer now. I don't know what we're doing. All right, there's nothing to do here because we don't have a thing to do. Or like their thing's already dying and we don't need to give our thing more attack. Yeah, we're probably gonna time out a lot playing this game if I had to guess. Suddenly I have 6 more minutes and I have more time on my clock and I don't know why. All right. Here. But why didn't their timer go up if that's how that works? Why didn't they gain 2 minutes? So this is attacking here. Swap a unit with one of its allied neighbors, draw a card. Summon a Meepo. This is a hero, right? I was watching someone else do this before. Hero, this Meepo is a hero. Oh yeah, that's sweet. So we can put double edge here because he's attacking here. So double edge normally has the drawback of giving you minus armor, but nothing's attacking him. So we get to play this card here and give him the bonus to kill their hero without. Let's retaliate do. How do I click on what retaliate does, chat? How do I? Oh, is it here? Can I click on here? When attacked, its battle deals this much extra damage to its attackers. All right, we figured it out. Cunning plan. Nope, nothing to do here. Alright, so we killed one of their heroes. That feels like a win. Move another ally to another lane. Cute. Alright, so here I can cunning plan this and swap it with this. So now this isn't dying. Yeah, right, da-da! I'm not going to focus on understanding what all of my cards do at the moment. I'm just going to try and focus on understanding the cards that are lit up that I can play. So like double edge here doesn't do anything, so we don't need more attack here, and we don't want to give this minus armor so it takes more damage here for no reason. So we just hit the combat button.
My flesh grows tenfold in strength.
None of these seem particularly good. I don't really want to buy a draw card, so I'm just going to save my gold for now. Your gold saves round to round. Oh, here's a Meepo. All right. Meepo has Soulbound. If Meepo dies, all allied Meepos die in all lanes. Well, that's scary. All right, so they have one hero coming in here. Condemn another ally and draw a card. If that ally has 6 or more attack, draw an extra card. I don't know that I'm going to be able to be particularly interactive in chat with this game for the first couple times we're playing it while I get a feel for what actually is going on in the game. This game has a lot going on. So that's an incredible amount going on at the same time. Alright, so I have 5 mana here, so I can smash their defenses, condemn, and improvement, draw a card. So I think improvements are the enchantments, right? So they have the initiative, which means they get to play cards first here. This game's very busy. It has a lot going on at the same time. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. All right, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and summon some creeps here. Just like pressure this lane. Can't really do anything to protect this guy. Look at that, multicast. We hit the RNG, chat. Every time you get a 1 in 4 chance to get your spell back. Meepo lets him swap lanes around, but that doesn't really do anything. That doesn't accomplish anything. We high roll in chat. We big roller, big roller. All right, so silence unit this round. So because they silenced me, I now can't do anything in this lane because my only hero has been silenced. If your hero's been silenced, you can't play cards of those colors on this lane. So my opponents effectively locked me out of playing cards. And now they've killed my only hero in this lane, which means next turn I'm not going to be able to play anything on that lane. This doesn't do anything. I suppose I can just like play this here and 8-ball them. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Just like 8-ball their tower. Guys like double 8-ball their tower here.
We travel with
wow, what a tilt. So this is dying anyway, so I'm just gonna 8-ball this again so these trade. Might as well, yep, might as well kill it. Bum. So like, now I have no heroes in the middle, and I have no heroes on the right, so I actually just can't play cards in either of those places. I would love a golden ticket. We're not here to not gamble, chat. How is this game? Busy. Busy is the word I'm going to describe it until I've played more. Meepo can travel. You're not wrong. Will travel for food. I thought I saw this earlier and Meepo could just poof wherever. And again, just like, look at the cards in my hand piling up, right? So like, this was my hardest thing when I kept watching streams over the weekend. This was the thing I had a hard time following. Just like, there's just so much stuff going on here.
Get over here, Meepo. I'm more than just a winning personality.
So I think I can poof. No, you have to have a Meepo on the other lane to poof to it. Got it.
Bye-bye.
Wait, what? All right, sure. That's a legal play, I guess. They can't do anything in this lane, so it doesn't do anything. It just resets the timer, though. All right, high roll me. Tilt. And again, just like, don't get to make any plays here in this lane or the next lane, because I just like don't have heroes in these lanes. I am redeploying 3 heroes next turn though, so I'm gonna get some traction back. I'm gonna need to decide which lane I want to try and make a fight in. So do I want to try and fight here, or do I want to try and fight here? Look, based on the damage in these lanes, I probably want to give this one up. So the way the heroes work is, after 2 turns after they die, you get to redeploy them. Yeah, Eclipse is pretty good, right? It does 3 piercing damage to a random enemy. Praise be to RNGesus. May the Eclipse swing ever in our favor. Put all 3 in the first lane and go in for the Ancient. Nah, I think that's probably bad. Oh wait, is it my turn? I keep not realizing it's my turn. Am I gonna do any write-ups on Artifact? I have no idea. I have no idea if this game is good or if it sucks. It's very busy. I think there's a very real chance that even if this game is good, it's not going to be good for content, just because of how much is going on. No, I'm playing against a real person. I'm playing against Strange Casper.
Exquisite.
Yeah, they're putting items on heroes over here. Yeah, we're going to give up the right lane. So one of the things, and this is, I really want to like Artifact because so much of the technical aspect of this game has been done really well. Like, there's like so many things that Artifact has done where I've just been like, man, that's a thing I've wished Magic had done for forever, or Hearthstone or Hex had done. There's just like so many little attentions to detail that Artifact has gotten just completely correct. So I really hope the actual gameplay is good too, but I haven't actually played enough to know if that's the case or not. Alright, I think I'm gonna buy another one of these actually, so that way I can like put extra health on my heroes in the middle. Condemn a random enemy improvement. I'll buy this and be done. How much money did I put? I spent $50 getting my beta key. I'm just gonna dogpile this. I don't know if this is good, but we're pretty locked up over here, and they're only deploying 1 guy, so I'm just gonna like move in on mid here and try and win that one. So there's no real reason to do anything here. Oh, I can ignite in other lanes though. So I can go here. So improvements, for whatever reason, you can play in other lanes. So I can play this here using my mana from the other lane. And actually, I could do that again, right? I could put 2 ignites here.
They ain't gonna be able to recognize you.
Because, like, I've got this first lane locked up. I'm going to kill their tower here, so I might as well do this. The arrows determine where your things attack. Yeah, so sorry. So what I'm doing here is one of the things that Artifact's done that's really good is there are a bunch of pre-built decks. What on God's green earth was that? Deal 3 damage to a unit, repeat 7 times. Get initiative. Well, that's busted. Oh, they have no mana left. It costs 7. Got it. Allowed to be busted. It costs 7.
Death comes for you.
Alright, so I'm gonna put this here.
So do I hit people with it?
No, we wear it.
And again, you can't respond to things in this game. So I wasn't able to play cards before they did their stupid thing. Oh, I probably should have done this first. They got to heal their thing. Yeah, so like, if I should have led on Eclipse instead of my items, because they couldn't play any more spells.
Born to die for me.
Alright, well them condemning that's good for me, because it means there's less thing for this Eclipse to hit. It's also possible I should Dimension Portal here. Yeah! RNGesus! Take that check to the bank and cash it, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Left the 5/9 alone. Cleared the other 3. We going pro Artifact, kids. We got the RNG down.
I need to prepare. You're dead.
I've played a bunch of Blue Black Fairies on stream, Sir Goldbane. I'd encourage you to check out the Blue Black Fairies deck list that's on my website. and watch all the videos that are on there where I give feedback on the deck list every time. Yeah, this lane is dead. All right, so they've lost left, we've lost right. The actual fight to win the match is in the middle. That seems incredibly bad on their part because they killed a hero in my left lane, which was a lane I'd already won, which means now I'm going to get to redeploy that hero in the center lane at some point. Now, like, they do have 27 here, so, like, this is going to die in a few turns, but I think we're okay to just, like, have that up. So I don't have armor or weapons on either of those. Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger is sweet, because it's going to let me move my stuff around. Yeah, I can blink, exactly. I can blink from left to mid. So I can move, slide a Meepo over to, like, try and win center. So, like, this is 10 out of 10 going here, yep. Oh, yeah, I can blink one and then poof the other. That's so good. And get both my Meepos over there. Yeah, because one Blink Dagger drags a friend with him. There's another Eclipse. And again, just like... Oh!
Gets himself killed, I'm gonna lose it.
Another Meepo gets himself killed. I'm gonna lose. So we get to...
It's heavier than it looks.
So they can't do anything here other than play items. And I get to summon a Meepo here. And then all these Meepos get to blink on over. Oh, this blink isn't active yet. All right, got it. So I do this. So I'd like to put Meepo here. Minor opinion about Jace, Vision, Scion. You should stop playing bad cards in your deck. Don't. So move him to this lane. I think it's time to move along. Jace and Ancestral Vision are bad cards. They're not cards that are good in Modern. Don't grind in Modern. Kill people. This lets me draw 2 cards. So drawing 2 cards makes sense here too. So I don't need to do anything in this lane. So like using this lane's mana to draw me cards for other lanes makes a lot of sense. So here, Meepo says if one Meepo eats it, they all eat it. Oh, I don't have any armor to put on this Meepo. That's not a good thing. I can Eclipse here though, right? Just like get a full 15. So they have initiative here, unfortunately. So they get to play a card first. But this Eclipse is actually going to clear these heroes out here right now. This card's super strong. Time of Triumph. Modify allied heroes with 4 attack, 4 armor, 4... Is that good? Maybe that's the one to play. Maybe it's time to triumph. Maybe that's the play. Using Thought Scour and Angler. Oh no, my Meepos died. So like, if I Eclipse here, their hero's just dead, right? And then like they can't do anything here. They have 2 heroes coming back next turn though. Do I just Time of Triumph?
Soon the ancient will fall.
So like the appeal to playing the Eclipse this turn is they have 8 mana right now. So like if I Eclipse, they don't get to play any more cards this turn in this lane. So like this makes my dudes bigger, but like now my opponent gets to play more cards here. Which is like kind of annoying.
You are not my equal.
This is the Gauntlet, which is constructed. I'm gonna heal this guy.
Ooh, we needed that.
How much health does this one have? He's got 15. So I can actually healing salve this one too up to 15. Yeah, my tower being at 15 was another reason to have Eclipse this turn. Yeah, I think Time of Triumph was incorrect, that I was supposed to have Eclipsed that turn to both lock them out of playing cards and insulate my tower.
I won't be leaving the field anytime soon.
Yeah, initiative on lane 2 is going to be important, so I can play a card before they get to play a card. That being said, they're getting to deploy 2 heroes next turn, which is, again, probably a reason to have played Eclipse. So I think, believe it or not, I think Twitch chat led me astray and was too psyched up over this Time of Triumph, and I was supposed to just Eclipse their hero there. I think it's a pretty clear-cut choice. I think my opponent not being able to play more cards and then like getting to eclipse heads up next turn too would have been ideal. Yeah, after the Meepos ate it, the Time of Triumph became a lot less appealing. Just wanted to see the animation. Damn it, Twitch chat. Maybe I should have gotten a healing salve, probably. That's okay, Burn Player. I barely have any idea what's going on as well. All right. What you need to understand is we are currently fighting for our right to party. So, like, here's the problem. Again, because I didn't kill this last turn, now they've got more stuff here, so it's less likely for my Eclipse to do anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and pass here. So, honestly, with 4 heroes in the middle, it's probably right to Time of Triumph in the middle. So, initiative's on my side. So, if I pass here, I'm going to get to play first. I'm going to get to play first over here. Cheating death, sure. This thing's like super overrun. Artifact hasn't even released yet, Jekyll Girl. It came into closed beta. It came into non-NDA'd beta yesterday, so I just Time of Triumph here, right?
Good kind is going to write about this.
Now all of these things are huge and their tower staking 24. There's no limit in your hand. The hands get very cluttered in this game. It's one of the hardest things to follow when you're watching a stream, is how many cards people have in hand. The Twitch extension is not a mouse over extension, Erdia wins. It is literally an extension for posting your deck lists, which this is just one of the prefab deck lists, so you could look it up and find the deck list if you'd like. There isn't a next turn, Warzoid. The game is over. This is their second tower. There isn't the next turn. This is their second tower dying. I mean, we 2-0'd the bots, chat, and then oh, we can view the opponent's deck? What? What? There's data? There's data. I don't. Did nobody tell Valve that data is the enemy and that data is how you ruin card games? You can copy their deck code. Open in the deck editor. Oh my gosh. I want this game to be good so badly. Look, current win streak 1. Let's crank it up. We're out of control, chat. Our win streak is out of control. It was both, Jim Miles. It was both. Hey, Speed. And to answer your question about artifact count, the answer is I don't know. My viewer count here is higher than what I was expecting it to be. It's about half of my magic numbers, which I was expecting. About 25% is what I normally get. I'm not sure if I like this game or not. I really want to like this game. It has a native Linux client. It has a bunch of great software elements with tournaments and stuff built in. But as far as the actual gameplay goes, it's a little cluttered and a lot going on, but that's something that's going to feel better as I play, I'm certain. The other thing, though, is the feedback that I've heard. I know a lot of people that played in the closed beta, and feedback that I heard again and again and again from people that were in the closed beta was that Constructed in Artifact wasn't good. That draft was really good in a great limited environment, but that playing Constructed was dry and repetitive. And I'm gonna judge that for myself. I think this Constructed Gauntlet that they have here is fantastic. I think this 6 pre-built deck seems fantastic. Yeah, I agree. I think it could very well be base set problems. I could definitely see myself going, this game seems interesting, but the current constructed format isn't very deep. I'm gonna come back and check this out when set 2 or set 3 releases. Choose a unit, choose a combat target for it, draw a card. I mean, I kind of just want to draw a card. I might just like send her here. Like that seems pretty free for me, right? So I can like do this and like have her hit here. Because like hitting their tower for 3 doesn't accomplish a whole lot, while stacking more damage on their unit sooner does help us. Oakland Artifact Stream Height, Mugui, thank you for the bits, I appreciate it.
Time to go hunting.
Like I said, yeah, I think my theory crafted idea is that there's a good chance that like the people that say constructed isn't very good right now are probably correct, but a lot of it has to do with just being a one set problem. And if that's the case, I could see playing this a little bit, but then not really looking into doing much content or playing it a ton until more sets release. All right, so I already have a blue dork in the middle here. I'm gonna go ahead and deploy this over here so I can play a blue card. I don't want to deploy my 3/7 into this lane, because if I deploy my 3/7 over here, there's a chance it spawns across from their 7/7, which means my 3/7 could die right away. What are my thoughts on the initiative system? It's interesting. It reminds me a lot of how Epic Card Game does their priority, their turn-based system. Hey, Dan, thank you for the 6-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me employed here. So this makes a Meepo. This makes melee creeps. Deal 2 damage to the enemy tower, draw a card, get initiative. That card's sweet. So this is like a free spell, right? Like later in the game, like you play it and then you get the initiative back right away. We should probably make a Keyforge command. I think I actually want a Meepo here, because my other Meepo's gonna come in next turn. And like this gives me a chance to get the spell back again with this RNG. Did not get the multicast RNG tilt. This is fine. We like eat their creep here. This is eating. This is eating. This looks like a good combat set for us. Oh, it lets you steal initiative for a future lane too. Yeah, that's incredibly powerful, huh? Yeah, it seems really sweet. All right, so I think I'm gonna dimension portal here. I feel like just like using my I feel like I'm getting so many cards in my hand in the mid to late game that like spending my mana early efficiently is like pretty important in this game. Finally, I can experience how confused people are when I talk about Magic. Go down. We have the technology. Thanks for the 9 months. Welcome back. I actually didn't get nearly as close to timing out in the last game as I thought I would. So this lane's great for us. So this guy rolled the 25% chance to attack left here, which means this plus my creep are gonna kill the old bounty hunter here, and they pass. So just like, yeah, combat, just like knock your hero out. So I feel like we're pretty far ahead at the moment. I definitely want to buy Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger is like really good with Meepos. Lets you like move your whole squad of Meepos around.
15 seconds remaining.
Grab that one. All right, so speaking of Meepo, I don't want to deploy him. If I deploy him here, there's a chance he deploys across from this, which doesn't seem ideal for me. I think I'm going to stack him over here and just make sure I dominate this right lane. I think there's a chance they deploy this 5/9 over here, so I could probably use some help. Should be 10 months, but I'm bad at Twitch. MPR, thank you for the resub. Starting in January, they're actually changing how Twitch subs work, so it won't be streak-based anymore. So it'll just be the total number of months your sub. So your sub will jump way up in January. Yeah, links are enabled in chat.
We just get started.
All right, so they gave my guy a bigger bounty. I think I put this on here to make him bigger. It means he doesn't die this turn. Seems good for me. Choose a hero, put a base copy of random item equipped by that hero into your hand. So this can grab opposing items too, which is sweet. Just want a Meepo? Yeah, I was gonna Meepo. Man, we missed the multicast RNG again. What a tilt. I feel like the RNG on this is gonna like create a lot of feel bad moments. Like I said, I've heard a lot of people say that they feel if I put this here, it's gonna kill their thing, so these will trade. So that seems good for me. This is dying anyway, so I might as well trade them. I feel like a lot of people I've heard that have talked about this game talk about this game having very little variance in it, and I believe them. Now, if I put this here, this dies, right? Yeah, I believe them that this game has low variance, but so far, the places this game chooses to put the variance feel kind of bad, in my opinion, and that's super subjective, so you're welcome to disagree with that, but I feel like the way the variance feels is important for the gameplay. Do modifiers on Meepo multiply? I don't think so. So I don't really have many choices here. I don't have any items to copy. I don't really want to deal 2 damage to a tower and gain initiative, and I can't cast Eclipse yet. It's a shame we can't cast Eclipse because Eclipse would destroy this board. This is another card that's a great example of really feel bad variance. If there's an allied green hero in this lane, allies have a 50% chance of surviving with 1 health if they die. So we literally just start flipping coins to decide if my opponent's cards leave play or not. So everything in here, that's why these X's turn to question marks. So literally just like, okay, they lost the coin flip on their hero, so their hero died. Like, sweet, I guess. I think this stuff seemed real confusing not being Dota player. No, I don't think so. I played Dota as a Warcraft 3 map during grade school. Thank you very much. So I'm basically an expert in it, okay? I think I want a signet ring because that can help me keep Meepos alive. I think I just want rings to keep Meepos alive. Yeah, let's power the Meepos up, chat. We're going all in on the Meeps. Oh, I actually think we're ahead in all 3 lanes at the moment, but they're also deploying 3 heroes here, so that's gonna, like, we're currently ahead in the lanes, but I'm not pressuring their towers a ton, so, alright, so they've gone all in on left here for the time being. Alright, so this Meepo's getting attacked, so I'm gonna wanna put a thing on him for sure. Ooh, so I have initiative here. Eclipse doesn't really do anything just yet, it's only doing 12. So I think I want to put this on Meepo so my Meepos don't all die. Condemn all equipped items. Well, that's a tilt. All right, well now we're gonna poof this. Run, Meepo, run! Bye, friends. Alright, so, like, now I might... Like, I have another hero coming in next turn. I might give up this left lane at this point. Like, they dumped 3 heroes here. So, like, Marty was asking, like, are we ahead in all 3? And I was like, we kind of are, but they had 3 heroes deploying, right? So, I feel like I kind of want to just... I don't have any cards to play here that are useful. What if I put the signet ring on here? I think I'm gonna put the signet ring on Meepo.
I won't let you down.
I won't let you down. Yeah, the Meepo card is really sweet. That's definitely like my type of like, I like the Trixie Feel Smart things. This is definitely like a Trixie Feel Smart hero. And now I could do this on here and spend my mana and get a copy of this ring, right? Yeah, all the Meepos shall have the ring, chat. All right, so that Meepo next turn is going to have his cooldown up, so he's going to get to swap to another place here in a hot second. All right, I think I'd like to keep her health total high, so I think I'm actually going to go ahead and cunning plan to swap her with this, so that way she doesn't take damage. And then I think I'm actually going to put a ring on her too. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Do 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 do. Pew pew pew. Sorry, updating my stream title here really quick since I'm doing Constructive Gauntlet now. Just a whole lot of nothing going on here, right? What does this do? Draw a card after a hero dies. Oh, I can put these in other lanes too, right?
"15 seconds remaining."
This legend grows.
Sure, choose my mana here. And again, they can't play cards in this lane because they don't have any heroes here. Equipped hero has +4 armor. How many things do I have without hearts on them? I have 1 ring, this Meepo. So I have 2 Meepos over here that don't have them yet. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this.
15 seconds
Sure.
remaining.
I like that our deck has a bunch of things to power up Meepo. This is available on Mac. I'm streaming from a native Linux client right now. The nerd in me is so happy. We have a native Linux client for this game. All right, so we're giving up left. In fact, Meepo on the left here is gonna like GTFO here in a hot second. So please don't kill Meepo. I need if their first play doesn't kill Meepo here, Meepo's gonna GTFO. Yeah, we have the 8 mana red spell with Meepos. Yeah, Time of Triumph with Meepos. Oh no! Oh no, chat! Oh no! When one Meepo dies, they all die. Oh no! I do get to draw some cards. All right, if the left lane wasn't done before, it's certainly done now. The Meepos are going to redeploy in time to Time of Triumph, which is sweet. So the Meepos that all just died, they come back in 2 turns. So next turn, we've got an Ogre, Magi, and something else coming back here. Ogre, Magi, and... Oh, sorry, it's on me. I feel like the game doesn't do a good job of letting me know that initiative's on me. Maybe it's just that I'm streaming and doing a bunch of things at once, but I keep like going back to the game and being like, oh, it's my initiative. I need to click this. Yeah, all 3 of them will come back at the same time.
They never saw this coming.
Kind of. Like, it shows me there, but it doesn't like pop up in my face that it's my turn. I get that the coin there's this little indicator in the corner of the screen. I didn't say there was no indicator. I said I didn't feel like there was a large indicator that it's waiting for me to do something. Berserker's Call, that, none of these cards really do anything. I guess I'm just gonna put the Omega here.
I miss the sands of the arena.
This card doesn't seem very good. I guess it's good with Meepo. This is like a Meepo combo deck, basically. It's like a bunch of red cards that are just like good with Meeps.
Glad to have it.
Hey, Hats, thanks for the Twitch Prime support. Hope you're having a good one wherever you're at. Welcome to everybody who's hanging out here tonight. Sorry if I'm not super engaged with the chat like I usually am. This is my first time playing this game, so I'm kind of fumbling my way through. I'm trying to talk through what I'm doing, but I'm still learning what's going on here. Choose an allied red hero. It battles its enemy neighbor. So if I play this here, this means he'll fight this one, right?
Pass or you will die.
That's a biggin. So if I do this, I get to do that, right? Perfect. All right, so that did what I was expecting it to do. Feels good. So they've been saving up their gold for this caravan thing. There are some Doomblades in this game. There aren't a ton of them, though. Alright, so when I deploy heroes, we're deploying heroes to the right next turn. Equipped hero has 2 attack, get 5 gold. Poaching knife is probably not bad.
15 seconds remaining.
That costs 19. Like, how do I ever beat an 1820? Helm? Which helm? Is helm a card? Or an activated ability or something? Alright, so that tower's dying. We gave that up. We knew that was happening. They put RNG, the card game, over there. So this lane is dead. Well, so there aren't explicit turns on... There aren't explicit turns in this game. So, like, it's never one person's turn versus not. You gotta go back and forth with the initiative system. Do I have a blue hero over here? I do have a blue hero over here. So I'm gonna get to... I think I just pass here. Because I want initiative in the next lane, so that way I can eclipse to start. Yeah, I think I just pass here, so I can have initiative in the next lane. I do have a card to gain initiative. Yeah, I guess that's true. So I could summon a Meepo and then, like, do this. That's actually not a bad idea. That's actually a really good idea. Good suggestion, chat. So I need to not lose. I'm winning the center lane. I need to not lose the left one. This does 7. So with good RNG, this wins the game here. That was what we would call bad RNG. We did hit the multicast, but this only has charge 1. I needed a 3rd hit on here. So good. Actually, we hit this 3 times. It just didn't die because of cheating death is what happened. So the coin flips the card game got us there. So every unit in this lane has a coin flip when it would die. Yeah, I can cunning plan to save the ogre. Like I said, I've heard a lot of things that have said the variance in this card game is very low, but the places that this game puts the variance feels incredibly bad. Yeah, looks like we're dead here. I don't have anything that I can do. Is there a concede button? Yeah. You heard the opposite from Swim earlier watching his stream. You think that they put the he said he thinks they put the variance in good spots? I couldn't. Yeah. There's lots of little RNG. Sure, I agree with that. I'm not talking about how big or small the RNG is, Stephanix. I'm talking about how it feels where the RNG feels bad. The places the RNG feels bad. I don't know what you're talking about, Marty. Think you'll take that? I have no idea. I have no idea if we have disenchants. You gifted subs. It didn't look like they popped up in chat, Marty. They didn't pop up in chat either, Marty, so that's probably why. I'm not sure if they went through. If you did. Compel. Yeah, again, I'm gonna go ahead and compel this to attack this. Seems like a good place to start. Just like beat up their things. Oh, did it? Let me refresh my other thing then. Maybe the main notifications were bad. So this person looks to be playing the same deck as the last one. I think this is the black-red or the black-green econ ramp deck. Sure, but putting the variance into the resources is different than... It's different than cards that say, like, basically directly flip a coin, right? And the way... There's a lot of cards in Magic that mitigate resource variance in a lot of ways. You can construct your decks in ways that mitigate resource variance, whereas Cheating Death, like, if I don't have a way to take it off the table right away, I just have to, like, sit there and watch my opponent flip coins, right? Like... My opponent could play this card for 5 resources, and it could literally have no text, or it could literally be the card that's completely game-defining and wins them the match. Wins them the game, whatever you want to call it. That's a pretty wide spread on what a card's able to do. Yes, I agree. The Cheating Death is a bad card. It's a poorly designed card from a game design perspective, because it's a card that always makes somebody feel bad. You feel bad if you've played it and it doesn't work for you, and you feel bad if you're on the other side of the table. It's like it's always a card that leaves one of two players feeling incredibly dissatisfied. It used to cost 3 mana. Oh lordy. All right, so this is going to 1, which I think means I want a dimensional, portal here. So that way I put a unit in front of this to kill it. That description also describes a card like Scapeshift. Sure, but Scapeshift, it doesn't describe a card like Shapeshift though, JVL. It explicitly describes the Valakut Scapeshift deck. It describes an archetype, and I agree that Scapeshift Valakut... Modern's a bad metric. Modern's a format that's full of rancid combos that create really feel-bad experiences. There's a bunch of things that happen in Modern that I would describe as terrible game design. Condemn its allied neighbors, modify it with their attack and health. That's weird. All right, let's do this so I can get things across from these. So that way their hero is gonna die here. I might just stack this lane up a little bit. Playing Dimensional Portal gives me a chance to trigger my multicast this turn, and putting more creeps into this lane makes my cunning plans better for later. Yeah, hit the multicast. Roll the 4, chat. Arrows don't change. I'm aware, but you change what the arrows are pointing. No, the arrows change. The arrows stay pointing in the same direction that they're going, right? I'm pretty sure we've done that a couple of times now. So like, if I cutting planned like this to here, like it wouldn't show. What does this do after the combat phase? If Red Mist Pillager dealt combat damage to a tower, summon another. Well, that's a Snowballing card. Can't do anything in this lane, even though I have 4 resources. These cards are blue, and I don't have a blue hero here, so I can't do anything. Yes, you are color locked. You can only play cards the same color as the hero that you have in that lane. I'm gonna start buying stuff for my Meepos when they come out. All right, so I'm gonna put Meeps over here, and hopefully my Meepo doesn't end up across from something with 5 power. Because again, you choose which lane your heroes go into, but you don't choose where they end up at in that lane. So I get a small decision, but it's a decision that's then impacted by variance. So I lost the flip there. My Meepo was across from something that's going to kill it. So this Ignite would finish this off, so I think that's probably worth playing here. I don't think I want to put melee creeps here. I probably want to save the Dimensional Portal to try and trigger the multicast over here again next turn. So I'm going to go ahead and put Ignite out here. I think it has a higher chance to spawn across the mirror. I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure it's all random. Ignite only triggers before I draw a card, sure, but then at the start of next turn, it'll finish this off. So this will deal 3 now, and then next turn it'll die before it gets to attack again.
You don't mind if I take a look at the bodies after you sacrifice your mates, do you, Lich?
You never should have raised my ire.
All right, so then they have initiative here. I haven't drawn any of my Meepo generators yet, which is sad. Have you played this, King Banana? Or are you judging how fun the thing is based on the thing you've played versus the thing you haven't played? I don't really know if this game is better or worse than Magic, or if I'm gonna enjoy it more or less than Magic, but you definitely can't know without actually playing it. I don't think that's true, Envy. I think the artifact model has a lot of frustrations that the artifact model and what Arena does are frustrating in different ways. And I agree with you that neither are perfect, but I do think I think neither are perfect, but I think Artifact also has issues with it.
You're not gonna regret investing in me.
All right, and they already spent their mana here, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and Red Mist Pillager, so that way we can hopefully hit their tower and start making more of them. And again, this is where the variance aspect comes in. When I put this Red Mist Pillager into play, it's gonna have a chance to kill this or a chance to hit their tower. But I guess if I kill their hero, that's okay with me too. So I'm kind of okay with either outcome here. That's not true, Niv. I'm just timing you out because it's just like objectively not correct. We don't know how much decks are gonna cost an artifact. 2, you can build decks very cheaply in Arena. So just don't lie. It's okay to say you prefer it. That's super subjective. Like, you could say you prefer being able to buy specific cards directly, even though you could do that in Arena. You could say you prefer the finance game. If you like finance games attached to your game, that's fine too. That's also subjective. Just like spurting this nonsense that's just not correct is not welcome here. Please keep in mind, if you're new to my chat, if you want to tell me I made a mistake or could have done something differently, if you're not specific, I'm gonna give you a 10-minute break. So if you're just here to shit on me like that person that I just timed out there did and say, hey, you messed up and then didn't tell me how I messed up, I'm gonna time you out because that's not helpful or constructive or specific. If you say, hey, Jeff, you could have done this thing better and this is how you could have done it better, that's welcome. That's awesome. That helps me learn, and learning is great. I don't have the initiative here, which kind of sucks, so hopefully they don't kill my hero before I get to go ahead and eclipse here. What's Meepo's ability? Meepo's ability lets him jump to other lanes where you have other Meepos. There are a ton of how to artifact videos out there. And again here, this is just how it goes. This game has a lot of prison elements attached to it. So now I don't get to play cards in this lane because my opponent had the initiative and then killed my hero. And I could have maybe sequenced differently in the third lane last turn to have initiative here to try and make that not happen. But now it's happened that I just don't get to play cards. A big part of Dota is getting locked down or killed before you get to do anything. It's on flavor. I believe you. So, like, here's the thing. Without resource variance, you have to put the RNG somewhere. So I heard stuff like that constantly about Hearthstone, and I'm sure I'm going to hear it constantly about Artifact, that there's so much RNG in this game. There's so much RNG in this game. Honestly, I'll bet this game has less variance than Magic in it. It's not hard to have less variance than Magic. Here, my Eclipse had a lot of variance in it. I hit the multicast on it at least, but I was hoping to kill their hero here, and I didn't kill their hero. If I would have killed their hero, we probably would have killed their tower and won the lane, but, you know, I flipped the wrong coin, so I didn't get to kill their tower. When your game doesn't have resource variance baked into it, this gives him cleave, which means I'll kill this turn, so that's good for me. When your game doesn't have resource variance baked into it, you need to put the resource variance somewhere else, because variance is what makes games interesting. Games without variance are dry. They become predictable very quickly. All right, what are we doing over here? Condemn and improvement, draw a card. A poor red mist pillager. What do I want to do here? I could just do nothing and then have initiative in the first lane for next turn. Does that help me? No, I don't have anything in the first lane. So, like, now having initiative for next turn doesn't do anything. So I might as well play my cards out. I think I'm going to go ahead and just red mist pillager over here. They still have resources and can play stuff, so maybe this isn't good because they have a chance to impact this. And here, my Red Mist Pillager rolled the 25%er, so now instead of hitting their tower and making more Red Mist Pillagers, it's attacking this thing that has 18 defense. So we lost the 25%er there, and the card I played doesn't do what I wanted it to do. I think Ignite in the lane is good to finish off the Assassin. Oh, that's a good suggestion. Yeah, I didn't take note that this was going down to 1. Yeah, I should have played Ignite here. That's a good suggestion. Do you feel like you can make as interesting of decks as you can do in Magic? The feedback that I have heard from many people who have played in the Artifact beta is that this game lacks flavor compared to Magic, and I have no idea. I wasn't one of Valve's chosen. This is my first time I've played this game. I've now played 2 hours and 15 minutes of Artifact. Thanks for all the great content. Hope Artifact is a DJ. What's going on? Just a box. Thanks for the 2 months. So no heroes coming back yet. Next turn, we're both going to have 2 heroes coming back. Oh, I can use Ignite from this lane 2 to kill on lane 3. That's a good suggestion. And I don't really need to do anything in lane 3, right? So I'm actually pretty far ahead here, right? Because they're not deploying any heroes this turn. So, like, I'm losing lane 1, but I've given up lane 1. So I can Ignite from lane 2 to lane 3. And then they're going to lose their only hero in lane 3. So they're not going to get to play cards in lanes 2 or 3 this turn. Which is like a pretty big deal. Yeah, so like Like, when my hero comes back next turn, whatever this chick's name is, I'm not deploying her in lane 1. Lane 1, we're giving up. I have never played Dota 2. I played some Dota 1 on Warcraft 3 back in the day. What was that? 4 piercing damage to a unit in any lane. Okay. Oh, is this gonna kill my Meepo? They can kill Meepo, but Meepo's not doing a whole lot over there. Oh, that'll prevent me from playing blue cards in that lane, but I think that's fine.
"15 seconds remaining."
No, Dota is its own brand at this point. It's so weird that you can play these in any lane. That feels really unintuitive to me. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and draw 2 cards. Ooh. They didn't kill my Meepo, that's good for me. So let's combat here, which kills this. So now I just have to win lane 3, which Ignite's gonna go ahead and shoot their thing to start. So that's good for us. So this is now taking this lane. This thing's now taking 12, it looks like. What does this have? This is 1 charge. So double edge can let me jump up my damage. The Red Mist Pillager is going to hit their tower this turn, which is great for me.
I'll claim my trophies yet.
I'm just going to stack a bunch of damage on this lane this turn, I think. So, like, this is going to put this to 6. And then, like, they have 2 heroes coming in next turn, but I've stacked just infinite damage on here. So, like, and I got another Red Mist Pillager over here.
My skin cannot be bleached.
Shopping phase. So, I want to look at what these need. These need weapons and armor. I mean, my opponent won lane 1, and, like, they've been down heroes, so we're gonna drop Luna in over here. My next turn in the center lane is probably gonna be casting Ignite onto the right lane. No, I don't play Commander. And there's a good chance, like, the person we're playing against has no idea what's going on as well. Like, they just gave a bunch of people who got keys at TI and PAX, who got keys at TI and PAX, into the game. So, like, I'd never played before today. I'd watched a bunch of stuff, but I'd never actually had played before today. So here I just get to pass. My opponent is conceded. Alright. I don't know how long I'm gonna go for tonight. I'm gonna play at least until we lose this set. Maybe we'll play till we lose this set, and then we'll pick one of the other decks and play with that for a little bit. Meepo is an extremely weak hero. I really like this deck. This deck seems like gasoline. So if I were to put this here, he would take 8 more, but he would deal 8 more. That doesn't seem profitable. What does the cast ability on the hero face, and why doesn't Axe have one? I have no idea. This thing, like this is an ability. Am I gonna put Ignite here? I think I'm gonna put Ignite here.
You never had a chance.
Axe's abilities is insane stats. I believe it. Has 2 retaliate. Sure. So that's why he has 2 retaliate, which is why we're doing... If I double edge here, this takes 12, but this dies. I think that's good for me.
Will be remembered.
I don't know. I think that's good for me. I might be wrong, but let's find out. There aren't a lot of cards that cost 3 unless it seems like, so there's a good chance my opponent just can't do anything here and I just like pick the green hero off. Yeah, I agree. Having gold here seems good. Oh, that's just good clean Levin. I get to grab the fountain flasks. That way I can just heal this guy back up. So like, I took out their guy over here and then I get to spend some of the gold to like get over here. War artifact, yep, everything will be on YouTube as always. So I think I definitely want to go into lane 1 or lane 2 because that gives me the ability to play blue cards on those lanes. And like I already have the ability to play blue cards over here. So we get to draw 2 cards here. Sweet. And we're gonna just snap off this dimensional portal to try and get the multicast here. Like putting some melee groups into play is like useful too, but definitely want to try and maximize that multicast. Yeah, the purpose of random elements in games like this is so games don't become too repetitive. Beta keys are $150 on eBay already. I wouldn't play anything on lane 1. It's already won. No, I think that's nonsense. I think it's still really early and they have a chance to. They definitely have a chance to get back in this. Other allies in all lanes have +1 attack. Oh, I heard people in the closed beta complaining about this card. This card's busted apparently. Drow Ranger. Yeah, I guess if I would have played the second ignite here, I would have killed their creep before the round started, which would have been valuable. So do I want to ignite over here? Ignite over here doesn't really accomplish anything. Might just put another ignite in this middle lane, honestly.
Don't think you're safe.
Choose 2 enemies, they battle each other. That card's really good. I have no idea, Admain. I've heard other people say that this hero and this effect are busted. They raised her rarity because getting multiple copies of draft is too strong. Alright, so I'm going to want a flask. They actually can't play any cards here because they don't have any heroes. And I'm going to want a fountain flask, our old buddy War Runner here.
I can resume the hunt.
So I have way more gold than they do at the moment because I've been killing a lot of their stuff. Equipped hero has plus 16 health. What does the fountain mean? When heroes die, they are placed in the fountain for a full round before they come. That's weird.
15 seconds remaining.
I would like plus health for my Meepos that are going to start coming in here. Alright, so I need to decide where I'm going to be waiting. So they're bringing in 2 heroes this turn. I'm going to throw Meepo over here. I'm only going to have 5 resources this turn, so I don't actually have a ton of great plays at the moment. Wow, did they go both left? Okay. I was not expecting both left. I guess it is a little bit early for them to necessarily give this lane up.
Perhaps I'll remind them of my power.
So I think I want to just portal here and just like keep stacking this lane. Like if I just like go super wide in this lane, I'm not going to need to even kill their heroes to kill their tower, which seems ideal.
You cannot kill me.
Cheating death, vomit. I might just move towards giving up the middle lane. Mostly because cheating death is an obnoxious offensive card. How do I scroll? Oh, click and drag. I was expecting to be able to like click on here, and that definitely doesn't work. You have to click and drag. Probably gonna put the signet ring here so she doesn't die. Seems like a fine play. Keep her around for one more turn. Oh, that's true. Ignite makes cheating. The double ignite in this lane makes their cheating death a lot less efficient here. That's a good thing to point out. Yeah, I'm gonna keep her alive for one more turn. And then I can actually just use foresight in this lane to pick 2 cards up. Mark Olympics, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime support. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch. Thanks for supporting mine. Hey Jeff, been watching your VODs lately, found you through D9, really enjoying your videos, and thank you for the entertainment and knowledge. I was wondering if Golgari is your favorite MTG color given your frame. Yeah, I like green black. I don't know that I really gravitate necessarily towards a specific color combination. Is it? I have a soft spot for like tempo decks, like blue red decks, like Is It too. So I don't know. I'm necessarily married to the Golgari tribe. We're up on gold again here, which is pretty great for us. Equipped hero has 2 attack and get 5 gold from after an enemy hero dies, 1 gold after an enemy creep dies. I think I'm just gonna grab the stone cloak. Like I kind of like that this deck just like stacks up defense on its heroes. All right, so they're stacking even more into this left lane. So like what's their plan for this left lane? Because like this tower is dead. So like what are we doing with ourselves over here? And actually, if they don't kill this to start, I can friendly fire this, kill this, and then this will finish this here. Yeah, so like friendly fire this, battle this. This card seems incredibly powerful. Just like that kills that, and now like this is gonna kill these here. I could maybe strand their heroes left. That's fair. Maybe I'm just supposed to like make a Meepo and then blink him over. That's very possible as well. There's definitely tactical advantage to leaving their stuff over here. We did hit the multicast for good value.
There is no escaping.
Sweet, so they're killing both of my guys over here, but that's fine, right? Because their tower dies, then I could redeploy these in one of the other 2 lanes to like try and get an advantage there. So my imp is very excited. So
I'm just getting started.
So I'm definitely just gonna do this, right?
Eclipse. You never should have raised.
Yeah. Bye, friends. Sweep, sweep. That's great. It brushes them off with a broom. You the real MVP, little imp. You the real MVP. Sweep, sweep, sweep.
Hey, Meepo!
Hey, Meepo.
Oh, I like this. I can't wait to play with this thing.
So, like, they have a hero coming in this turn, but that doesn't really... Whoa, that's a biggin, chat. I'm gonna buy this one too, so we should always... Oh, that's a blink dagger. Nah, I'm gonna buy the claymore. We're not here to not smash, right? Yeah, they have... We've been... The snowballiness of this game is weird, right? Because, like, as I kill their heroes, I gain more gold and they can play less cards. So it definitely feels like there's this snowball element to it. And I've got nothing to do here, so I'm probably gonna have initiative going into the second lane. I don't have any heroes here. Snowball is on flavor for Dota. Okay. Did I get your sub? Mark, I did. Sorry. I think someone mentioned my Twitch alerts didn't pop up earlier tonight too, and I'm playing a game that I'm not really familiar with, so I'm missing some of them in chat. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Not sure why my Twitch alerts are having an issue. There's nothing to do here. Did I just like Claymore this chick? I think I just like
I'm not
get your smash on. Yeah, we're up on time too, that's true. So, worth noting here that my opponent gets to deploy 3 heroes next turn.
I'm a survivor.
My opponent is deploying 3 heroes next turn. So this is 1 armor. So if I compel this to attack here, the Drow's gonna die. Right? Yep. Perfect. So then smash. Nope, no worries. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Yeah, next turn we get to Time of Triumph this lane. So I really want to make sure we have priority or initiative. Sorry, I'm going to say priority. We want to make sure we have initiative going into lane 3 next turn. So I can Time of Triumph. I'm going to get to put 2 more heroes back in next turn too. So I'm going to stack 2 heroes on this right lane next turn. And then I'm going to Time of Triumph heading into here, which is awesome. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, this redirected here. That's annoying. If I put this here, it kills their thing. He has a sword. That's great. How is he dead? How this doesn't fight back, chat. When I redirect this to here, it doesn't fight back.
Force to be reckoned with.
Oh no. Oh no. Meepo. GTFO, Meepo. GTFO. GTFO, Meepo. Woo! Woo! Our house of cards almost came down, chat. Our house of cards almost came tumbling down.
Let's see someone try to mess with me now.
All right, so we're gonna try and win next turn. So we're gonna deploy 2 more heroes to the right here, and then we're gonna make sure we have initiative going into here, ideally, and then we're gonna Time of Triumph and just smash. just like kick their teeth in. I would not, so like, and they can't even go all in on the right lane here now, because with the Claymore in the middle, I'm kind of smashing there. Meepo is my favorite hero, and it's not close. He's super tricky and sweet. I like that he makes more of himself. No, I want all these heroes in the right lane, so that way I can Time of Triumph there and just crush them. So initiative works where right now my opponent has initiative, and so long as they play at least, oh, that's perfect. That one lets us steal initiative, chat. All right, well, now things guaranteed go our way, and we are going to Time of Triumph. So initiative works normally where the last person to have played a card does not have initiative. So I was the last one to play a card, so my opponent currently has initiative. But even if they pass here and pass in the second lane, Arcane Assault lets me get initiative with my blue hero in the second lane. So I'm going to guaranteed have initiative in the second lane, after the second lane, which means I can Time of Triumph going into the third lane, which is going to let me kill their tower. Yeah, and I can even, well, so the Meepo, he has a timer on his thing. His activated ability has a timer on it, so you can't shift him right away. Oh, sorry, pass.
My pack assembles.
All right, zap, zap, zap. I just shouldn't do anything, right? I think I just shouldn't do anything because, like, I could play this Divided We Stand here and, like, make a Meepo. This is on Linux. I am streaming from a native Linux client right now, and it is fantastic. God bless Gaben. Yeah, there's no reason to give up initiative. I'm just gonna Time a Triumph going into when we start the third lane, and the game is basically gonna end on the spot.
I'm the greatest military mind in generations.
Oh yeah, I also don't want Meepo to die here and then not have Meepo in the other lane. Because right, if the Meepos are all linked, if one Meepo dies, they all eat it.
I'm willing to die for what I believe. Are you?
And you can see in the top left, it keeps telling you I have the initiative on my side here. Ready to punch him in the throat, chat? I'm ready to punch him in the throat. We can play it today. If you have a key from TI or PAX, you can play Artifact today. So this is basically Overrun for my heroes.
I shall never find my equal.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
There's a reason Axe is the
Yeah, look how excited my blue imp is. He's like, we're gonna push your stuff in. We're gonna get it. Kick him in the throat. Kick him in the throat.
It's not a bow, but it's close enough.
It's not a bow, but it's close enough. Is it? We ready to lose your tower here? Look how pointy my tower. They've got a lot of pump. Look how excited these Meepos are. They've got pointy sticks and they're not afraid to. Oh, it's on me. It's on me. Fountain Flask. No, done. It's fine. We're gonna mess your stuff up. You think that MTGO is a poor program, or could my computer just handle it? My computer is a 12 virtual core i7 with 32 gigs of RAM and an NVIDIA 1080 GTX graphics card. The reason Magic Online runs slowly on my computer has nothing to do with the specifications. and everything to do with Magic Online being a laggy .NET piece of garbage. Are we done here yet?
My enemies will weep.
Still dead. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they're working to get rid of Magic Online, right? Like, Arena exists. Arena is the future of digital Magic. Arena is very good technology. This is absurd technology. Valve is very good at software. I have 32 gigs of RAM. So the flashing Emrakul animations, the foils, it's not consistent across anything. Sometimes on some computers it happens, on some computers it doesn't. Are we playing against the same deck again? I think we are. It's just like everybody playing this mono green deck. Are we the only one that has chosen to play the control deck? No, different opponent name in the top corner, I believe. I have no idea what makes this the control deck. I have no idea about the insides of Arena's development. How do you like this game compared to Magic? I have no idea. Unlike many people on the internet, I don't rush into forming opinions about things. I like to be educated and informed on them. And I've played this game for a grand total of 2 hours and 45 minutes so far. So I have no idea if it's good, bad, or otherwise. We played the tutorial, and this is our 3rd or 4th game with this deck. This deck's kind of fun. It does kind of feel like a tempo deck, right? Well, so honestly, actually, it doesn't feel like a tempo deck. It kind of feels like a combo control deck, honestly. It feels like I've got these controlling elements in my deck to interact with the board, and then eventually I like put a bunch of Meepos into play and like play Overrun and kill them, right? Play Time of Triumph, sorry. Really no reason to play any of these cards. My opponent's thing's just gonna die here, so that's like good for me. There's no reason to like give my thing more attack and less armor, because it's just gonna happen. We're playing, it's blue-red combo control. Garfield knew they banned Splinter Twin in Modern for no reason, so he instead gave us the ability to play it in this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and compel this idiot to attack this one that's already dying. I like that this deck has a lot of cards that control where the combat goes. So like Magic, where you have cards that mitigate resource variance, this game has cards that let you mitigate the combat arrow variance. That could be the control element, Marty. That's good thing to point out.
Try to harm me now.
This is not sponsored. So this is something that a lot of people don't know, because I see people ask, is things sponsored all the time? In the United States and most developed countries, you are legally obligated to put in your stream title or your tweet or whatever it is if what you're doing or sharing is sponsored content.
My power.
So if this was sponsored content, I wasn't advertising it, I would literally be breaking the law. There is a group of people that are working on making an Deckmaster-like extension for Artifact. All right, and again, I think I just start like buying up the things that like give my heroes extra health. Yeah, hence all the sponsored you see on Twitter, and even Twitch streams, you see a lot of that on. All right, so I can deploy Meepo. I kind of want to deploy Meepo right, but the problem with deploying Meepo right is that he could get eaten by this. I guess I just put him over here. That feels really all in on the left lane, though. They're deploying another hero, so they could be deploying this hero left, but they could also just be, like, stacking mid, too. Yeah, matches are best of one. You're effectively playing 3 games at once. That is correct. I think I'm going to put this over here. I can just put the signet ring on him so he doesn't die right away. So where did my Meepo deploy over here? My Meepo deployed into certain death. Sounds like Meepo. I don't really have anything I want to play here. I guess I could play Red Mist Pillager and just like stack this lane. Yeah, playing Red Mist Pillager here basically guarantees this lane is a win. Because Red Mist Pillager is going to hit this and then make more Pillagers.
Red Mist marches.
Alright, so I only have 5 mana here. I can only play these 2. The hero deployment happened simultaneously. This could be an all-in on lane 1 game. That's true. I didn't think about that. Like with Red Mist Pillager getting deployed there too.
No one can escape my bow.
I don't know, like I have to like put some stuff down in these other lanes. So if I play the Divided We Stand here, the Meepo, like, yeah, I'm just gonna do this. There's a good chance the Meepo dies. Okay, but he soaks him up here, so that's good. So Meeps is gonna kill that. Yeah, correct. You can't abandon 2 lanes. So I have to like keep fighting in at least 1. So I probably want to put the ring on here, and then I'm gonna 1 for me and pick it up back up off of here. I could also poof him out of here. I could also poof him back to the other lane. I think I'm gonna do that actually. I'm gonna do this, copy the ring, and then poof him to the left. To the left, to the left. Ooh. Meepo's gonna go in the lane to the left. How's Artifact? Complicated. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Busy. I don't even know that I'm ready to say it's complicated. Busy is a good word.
Now you see me?
Will cut down anything in his way.
And like, wow, that's a good deployment. And like next turn, if I have initiative going into, what does this do? If I have initiative going into lane 2 next round, I can actually friendly fire and have these 2 kill each other. Yeah. So they have a hero coming in this turn. We'll see where that one goes. They might stack right. I guess they could maybe fight over the left lane still if they want to not give that up. I feel like they're probably going to put this right. I really want them to put it left or right and not put it center, so that way I can friendly fire and kill both their heroes in the center. And ideally I want this creep to spawn over here. All right, so the creep spawned where I didn't want it to spawn. All right, so they have initiative and they passed. That's unfortunate because it means I'm not gonna get initiative to start in the next lane. So I guess I'm actually gonna put this here so that way when my Meepos die, I draw 2 cards. Because for whatever reason, you can play upgrades into any lane. You are able to town portal clone Meepo.
The might of the red mist is unmatched.
So hopefully they don't play anything too scary here to start, and I'm gonna get to friendly fire kill these. So they get a chance to play 1 card here.
Many chances.
Fuck. All right, I'm gonna kill this at least. And then I get to draw 2 cards here. So the Meepos are dead. I draw 2. This lane is dead. Wait, what? Wow, that's good. All right. I'm gonna lose this lane over here too.
"15 seconds remaining. Five seconds remaining. 3, 2.
We stand with our
Well, that was good.
brother.
Chat, these cost a mana. These cost a mana, and this costs 6. So please be aware of what the cards do. So I have the initiative right now, which means I'm probably just gonna pass over here, and then if I keep initiative going into the second lane, I get to deploy Luna and then
15 seconds remaining.
and then Eclipse here. So I wanna hold on to initiative from this lane so I can pass it in the first lane and then have initiative going into the second lane. But I already lost the second lane, so I guess that doesn't matter. Maybe this is a misunderstanding on my part. Does allied it battles its enemy neighbors? Does that mean the one in front of it too? I took neighbors to mean the ones on either side. If I would have played the Berserker's Call to start here on this lane, would I have battled all 3 of these? Okay, I didn't understand that it meant all 3 of those. Does it say that? Enemy neighbors, it does when I move in. Okay, so I should have moused in. It's front plus the adjacent to. I did not know that was what it meant. All of the software choices of this game that this game does, the software things this game does, are A+ fantastic. I still don't know how I feel about the actual game itself, though. I really hope the game is good because, like, from a software perspective, it's phenomenal. But, you know, I'm still not sure about the actual gameplay. Sure, but I know I wanted the card on the right, so it just like doesn't matter. You're right in the typical Magic player. It's technically correct to always do that, but like in the ultimate sense, nothing was going to flip up in the middle that was going to make me not buy the card on the right. So I might as well just click on the card on the right.
Of my genius.
I think my mistake of not checking what Berserker's Call meant is probably gonna cost me that third lane. No, I'm not gonna play. There's plenty of people that are streaming a bunch of draft. I'm not streaming draft tonight. I think I'm gonna do this and then hope to Berserker's Call. This only has 5 charges, so I think I want to hope they can't kill this and then Berserker's Call and wipe these 3 out.
I hear you.
No thanks.
Wait, why didn't those die?
Just give me a little time.
Does it split up his attack between all of them? Oh, there's a cheating death here. Sure, there's a cheating death there. RNG death, yep. Yeah, okay. If the Constructed in this game is not worth playing, it's not a game that I'm interested in playing. I don't enjoy Limited.
15 seconds remaining.
If you don't enjoy the artifact content, I'd encourage you not to watch it. My decision on whether or not I stream artifacts, that'll only be based on whether or not I enjoy the game, but based on what my viewer numbers are like. So if there's not an audience for it, I won't stream it. Alright, I think that's enough for the blue-red deck. Maybe we'll try something else. Everybody else has been playing the green deck, so I think we're going to try the blue-black deck next.